Look at this fine little collection of games right here. Yes, that's what we're talking about today, so let's add it to the collection. We're going to start with some modern stuff first and foremost. So I did pick up Trails to Azure, the Collector's Edition. I still have yet to play Trails in the Cold Steel, so I don't have no idea what any of these images are about or these characters. I do really hope I get around to playing that somewhat soon, but that is on the backlog for sure. The lady got me Diofield Chronicle. I've heard mixed things about this RTS one, but I am really excited to try this one out. I don't know, new modern RTS games, you know, can't really go wrong. Diofield Chronicle, there's that guy right there. With far too many things to play, I did pick up Final Fantasy XVI, the Deluxe Edition. I did play the demo. My reactions and playthrough are on this channel. But this came with a separate steelbook. I don't know why. It's just Clive's face. Yeah, there you go. I'm a fan of steelbooks, so I don't know what the one looks like in the inside of this one, but it does look like it comes with a little map. I'm excited to dive into this, but I'm so busy with Tears of the Kingdom and Diablo IV right now that and a bunch of other retro stuff that haven't really gotten time to dive into this one yet. And speaking of Diablo IV, I did get a nice, fun little steelbook. God, I love this one. The orangish color. I really like that. And Narius out there on the background. Enjoying my time with Diablo 4. Definitely some good stuff right there. So the modern stuff with PlayStation, that is done. So let's move on to the Switch. Picked up this little guy, Metal Max Xeno Reborn. I really don't know much about this one, but I've seen it on a couple Hidden Gems videos. Relatively short, looks like apocalyptic tank RPG stuff. Looks pretty interesting. Got it for pretty cheap, so I'm excited to give that one a whirl. And of course, I did say I've been playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, what an amazing game. My gosh, it's just magical. So definitely pick this one up if you have not. Worth the money and time. And I did, still sealed, Metroid Prime Remastered. One of the best GameCube games out there. And I did pick it up, but I haven't gotten around to playing with it because this year is just kind of nuts. Too nuts for some. And then I got this visual novel. This giant box. I'm going to zoom this out even more. It's called Witch of the Holy Night. And I don't really know much about this. It looks really cool though. Got it for pretty cheap. New, which was a surprise. I think it has something to do with the Fate Stay Extra, or I could be completely wrong, but I'm excited to give this one a shot. I'm always a fan of some new visual novels. So let's get these out of the way, zoom us back in a little bit, and let's talk about some retro goodness. And we want to talk about really retro. So I bought some reproductions of some Super Nintendo JRPGs that we never got here in the States. So this is Dual Orb 2, and this is Treasures of the Ruta. Don't know much about this one. This one kind of looks more like a Suikoden style battle system that, you know, that kind of off-kilter viewpoint. This one just looks like standard JRPG goodness. I'm hoping they're pretty good. Got them for cheap, and I just like these repros, especially when they come in different color options. I think that's really cool. Rounding out my collection, I did get Wild Arms 4. Now I have every single Wild Arms on the PS2. Super excited about that. I've heard this entry is kind of the dull one, but I'm intrigued by this hex battle system right there. So hopefully I'll get around to this. I have too many RPGs to play. And also rounding out the PS2 collection, I have acquired my last Shining Force game, I believe. Shining series, we'll call it. This is the Neo version. I look at that artwork. Look at that. That's just beautiful. I believe this one's kind of like a Diablo clone, a very long one, so I'm kind of interested on how they put that together. But I've never really played a Shining Force game. I've heard very mixed things about the PS2 collection, but I have it there. Now, the last game, we're going back to the Switch, and I can't really show you on here. Well, I'm going to really, really zoom this out. This monster. Yep, I picked up the collector's edition. It is ginormous. I do love the Tears of the Kingdom, so I was super happy to find that collector's edition. I shouldn't have done it, but I was like, yeah, I'll buy a second copy. Why not? It might stay in the box. I might open it. I'm not sure. But it is going to go right there on my shelf. That's going to look beautiful next to the Breath of the Wild one. That's just a quick update on the games I've been picking up, a couple games I've been playing. And man, this year is so good for gaming, and well, hopefully I'll get to some of these in my collection soon. What have you been playing? Let me know what you've been picking up, what you've been playing. All right? Until then, have a lovely day.